I am the founder and steward of Moms on Mushrooms, which is an online community that brings mothers together around the sacred use of plant medicine, specifically psilocybin. I started microdosing at the height of the pandemic in 2020. I was a mom. I had just lost my business. I was reeling in a lot of grief, a lot of uncertainty. I felt like this was the push in the right direction that I needed. My favorite way to microdose is take the ground up pure mushroom. This is a capsule of psilocybin. This is 100 milligrams. I take the ground mushrooms out, stir it into my drink. I've just made a nourishing cup of cacao. I microdose between 0 and 3 times a week. I always say a prayer, and that's how I take my microdose. Microdosing has really helped me listen to my body. I'm calmer. I'm more clear on what I want. I have a 12-year-old daughter. We've told our daughter about what microdosing is, what psilocybin is. She knows what the mushrooms look like. She knows what it's like when mom leaves for a Saturday to go do a journey. She's pretty proud. Her favorite thing to say to me is, "You're just the mom that wants everyone to take mushrooms." And she's not wrong.
You take these for what reason? What exactly does it give you that you didn't have before?
Microdosing allows, I like to describe it 2 ways. One, it sort of softens the frayed edges around a very frenetic, busy life. And it also allows me to have space between my words. So I think it softens all of my lesser qualities. So I'm not as reactive. I think before I speak. I don't get as upset about it. I think maybe I'm just always reactive is my big bad quality, but it just softens everything and allows me to be more present with my family, more present with my work, more creative, more clear, and it's absolutely deepened my spiritual practice. I feel much more connected to God.
Mm-hmm. And have you tried to achieve that other ways, like through meditation or therapy or different types of exercise or yoga or other type things?
Yeah, and I still employ all those things. I find that microdosing is it's more like an ally or a helper. It's not a cure-all. It didn't fix me. It's like a little friend that's helping you be the best part of yourself. Mm-hmm. And if we, talk about some of the science, it's in theory rewiring my neural pathways. So I'm changing my bad habits into better ones.
Why do you say that moms in particular can really benefit from microdosing?
Moms don't get the opportunities that a lot of other people do. We don't get to go to the Amazon rainforest for 3 weeks and do ayahuasca. We don't get to go to Bali for 2 weeks and do a yoga retreat and eat, green juice and papaya. Our healing is done in between car lines and ballet practice and doctor's visits and homework. And what I found was that the medicine just pulled me down into myself more, grounded me more so that I could focus on that. And I think it's just a very beautiful ally to offer to mothers who in this day and age, in this culture right now, are pretty unhappy.
Well, you have a daughter.
I do.
And how do you feel about modeling for her to take something that, if you look at the research, which there's not enough of, there's no conclusive research that says this is safe. There's no conclusive research that says it's not.
Yeah.
And look, I'm approaching this as objectively as I know how to do, but I've looked at the research, and for some people it may work fine, for some people it may not, but using a substance like this, particularly that's not well regulated and not well researched, and you're modeling for your daughter that you're self-medicating, are you concerned about that?
I think that's a great question, and no, I'm not concerned.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.